Hello everyone, welcome back to Susie Saves. I'm Susie. We are here for our Transfer Tuesday. So I am married to my husband, but I'm currently the only income that we have in the house. I also do all of the retirement funds, and I'm normally a cash stuffer. I do a lot of my transactions in cash. I'm not good with cards. I tend to overspend with them. So instead, I do all cash for everything that I pay for. And so this Transfer Tuesdays are the days of the week where we get to look at the money that doesn't come out of the bank account in cash. This is all the stuff that's been transferred online digitally. And so we are going to specifically look at my Roth IRA contributions as well as a cash management account contribution. So let's jump into it. I did not have internet last week, so we are going to go over 2 weeks of transfers here. If you have any transfers, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about them, and I will shout them out at the end of the next video. But as for today, let's dive on into it. So here is the Roth IRA. If you have anything in the stock market or you've been watching the stock market, you would know that it has been down. It's actually not, it is rebounding as of this video. And since we didn't have one last week, we can't really tell how much it's different from this week to last week. But let's go ahead and work our way top to bottom. So currently it has $24,596. In cash, we have $4. That's perfect. I don't want to keep a lot of cash in this account. I want to try and invest everything. One down is VOX. That's at $2,200. IVV, this is the S&P 500 from iShares. It's at $2,670. FDKVX is a Freedom Fidelity fund. This is a retirement fund that will be more aggressive in the beginning, and then as you get closer to the date of retirement, this one is for 2060. It'll get more and more conservative, so hopefully trying to be more risky in the beginning and then not so risky as you will need to actually pull the money out later in life. This is at $2,500. VDC is at $1,500. Berkshire Hathaway is at $230. VOO is at $11,800. As you can see here, we're up to 48% of the portfolio. I'm hoping to make this 50%. So we've just been putting more and more money into that until we can reach that goal. Coke is up to $700. FFGCX, this is the global commodity stock, is at $600. VIG is the dividend fund. It's at $700. NVIDIA, just shy of $800. It's still down quite a bit from where it was. And then Tesla, $700. This one was also going down. And then ExxonMobil is at $33. Still, I'm deciding if I want to keep that or not. But as for now, we still have it. So let's go ahead and look at specifically what we've done in the past 2 weeks. All right, so if we start bottom to top this time, I put in $135 last week on the 6th, and then I put that all into VOO since I'm trying to get that up to that 50%. And then on the 10th, I actually received a dividend from that Exxon and Mobil stock of 28 cents. Woo! It does not look like that got reinvested. It looks like it went into the cash balance. So I'm going to be looking at where exactly the reallocations are set, just to make sure that everything is set to be reallocated. Then this week, this past Friday when I got paid, I put in $135, and that just went straight to that VOO, like we were talking about wanting to get that up to that 50%. So if we go ahead and switch gears over to the cash management account, this is just buying some stocks and playing around, to be honest. Me and my husband are trying to FIRE, right? So we're trying to retire early, and so we would like some money in the stock market growing that isn't tied to an age constraint, right? So the Roth IRA is a retirement fund, so you can't pull it out before 59 and a half, 59 and a half, pardon me. And so we do want some money that will be available before that time if we want to retire, say, at 45. So this is where that money is. If you look in the top here, we're at $1,797, and $1,000 of that is in cash. and I just said that I don't want money in cash. This is part of our emergency fund. This is the only part of the emergency fund that is tied to a physical card. So if we were out somewhere or away from the bank, or it was a Saturday or Sunday, or if there was any reason that we couldn't get money out and we needed it immediately, we do have $1,000 on a card that we could use if need be. My husband is leaving in 2 weeks to fly across the country to for a week to do training for his job, and he'll be reimbursed for all the travel expenses, but they could add up to a lot of money. And so I have given him this card to use while he's on that trip. So whatever he uses on that trip, we will then refill this up to that $1,000. In here, we've got $118 of Coke stock, $616 of VOO, $30 of NVIDIA, and then $30 of the Surgical Institute there. So nothing crazy. What we did these past 2 weeks was I got a bonus back in October, and it was about 3%. And I told myself that we were living on my previous income just fine. So that income from the raise would go straight into here. So that's this $35. It was just that raise that I got back then. I bought some of this surgical ink. I believe it has to do with hospital machinery. And then I got some more VOO while it was low, because why not? It's low, so it's time to buy. But that is it for today. I hope you all had a fantastic day. Last Tuesday, we got told that Hailey fully funded their 1 month income emergency fund. Great job. That is so good to hear. I'm happy that you're receiving your goals and you're working so hard towards them. I see it in all of your videos. Hailey's channel will be linked below because I just love her. She's fantastic. If you have any fun, exciting transfers you did today, whether it was towards an emergency fund, a Roth, 529, 401k, even just if you paid off a little bit extra in your credit card or car payment or mortgage, anything like that. I'm sure we all have reason to celebrate, so please let me know. I'd love to share it with you in the comments below, and I'll shout you out in the next video. Thank you and everyone so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.